y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl TorriJayy, and if you've seen by the title, I'll be giving you guys a very detailed of my everyday makeup routine. So I'm not gonna talk too much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel because my subscribers are popping, I'm popping, and you cannot sit with us unless you are popping too. Period. So let's just get right into the video. Alright, so I already prepped my skin. I cleansed my skin, moisturized my skin, all that other stuff, refreshed my skin. So right now I'm gonna just go ahead and do my eyebrows. I just got my eyebrows done yesterday. I was trying to do my lashes, y'all, but like it just wasn't working out with me, so I'm gonna do those probably like another day. But we're just gonna go ahead. Everything I will be using will be listed in the description box below. So for my eyebrows, I will be using the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Expresso. And so you just brush your eyebrows out. You'll just brush your eyebrows out. And I already, like I said, I already moisturized and prepped my skin. You never do makeup on dirty skin. Always do it on fresh skin. So then every time I do my eyebrows, I always razor the bottom to kind of clean up the bottom a little bit. Okay. And then I always go to the top and to give myself that desired arch. Okay, so you probably gotta open it up a little bit more. Sometimes I go a little bit outer of my eyebrows, sometimes, not all the time. And then I never really fill in the front, always just the end and the arch of my eyebrow. For this eyebrow, I don't really have like a tail really like I have for this one, so I kind of have to draw a tail really. So again, go at the bottom and just do your eyebrows. And see how I just drew a tail? Well, y'all can't see it yet, but on my end I can see it. And then go in again, just draw a tail. Y'all see that? Now we're gonna get into concealing my eyebrows. Well, concealing the brows. So I always conceal my eyebrows different from the concealer I use on my face. I don't know why, I just like using a different concealer. So I always go in with the Covergirl Clean Fresh Concealer, and well, it's hydrating concealer. It's a hydrating concealer, and it is in the shade Rich Deep, 410 Rich Deep. Now it's kind of light, but it's not that bad. Okay. Then I go in with my B35 brush, and I use, oh no I don't, messing up already. I go in with my e.l.f. Duo Brow Brush. I know I should say like, Tori, why didn't you use this for your brows? I don't use this for my brows anymore because of the brow pencil I have, but I still use the end of the spoolie because it's better for when I'm trying to clean up my brows. It's easier. So just open up the concealer. Take the end of your brush, make sure it's flat, y'all, make sure it's flat, and then you're gonna tap it, not too much, you're gonna tap it. Okay, I don't like leaving my concealer out, so I was just gonna say it. And then you're just gonna take the spoolie brush and you're just gonna line out the bottom, and you're gonna line out a little bit of the top. So let me show y'all. So when you line out the bottom, just do a little bit out. Start a little bit out longer than your actual eyebrow, and then you're just gonna take it and you're just gonna gradually, you know, under the, and you are gonna go again longer than your eyebrow. I don't know if y'all can see that. So you could start a little bit out further than your eyebrow again, because I'm gonna just clean it up. And then you always go a little bit further than your eyebrow. See how that works? So what I did with the top, I just used the rest of the concealer, and I kind of started in the middle of my eyebrow and not concealed the arch of my eyebrow. You don't have to conceal your whole eyebrow. You just can either conceal just the bottom if you want to, or you could conceal halfway of the top of your eyebrow all the way to the end of your tail of your eyebrow. So then I'm gonna go in now, this time with my B35 brush, because this one thing about this concealer dries extremely fast. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend it out with my B35 brush, and I just use this. I know a lot of y'all probably gonna be like, this is the wrong brush, that's the wrong brush. To be honest, I don't think really any brush really matter unless you're doing like eye makeup, like eyeshadow and stuff, and like foundation and like scoping brushes. So like, you know, contour brushes, foundation brushes, those brushes actually matter. But when it just comes to like blending everything, you could kind of really use any kind of brush, you know. It's just like, you know, it's not really necessary a specific brush. It's just a brush that helps you blend better. You know what I'm trying to say? So just keep that in mind, y'all, in case anybody tries to tell y'all that you're using the wrong brush. So then this is how it looks all cleaned up compared to this one. It's not that bad because like I said, I got my eyebrows done. So that is the best thing though. Like when you get your eyebrows done and then you can fill in, it makes everything so much easier, less work you have to do. But even if you don't have your eyebrows done, this is the same routine that you would do. So that's how I cleaned up the bottom. That's how I cleaned up the top. It is really well blended. You don't want like a white, you don't want a white outline of your eyebrows if you're just wearing your eyebrows, especially if you're just wearing your eyebrows. That's not cute, y'all. That's not cute. So the same thing I did for this eyebrow, I'm going to do for this eyebrow. So again, flatten out your brush. This is very detailed, like very extremely detailed. So you're going to flatten out your brush and then just 2 taps. And then you again go under and then go halfway over. Oops. And as y'all see, I'm not just going straight. I'm like gradually like pulling. So like gradually outlining. Like instead of just going like that, you just gradually outline. It makes the things a little bit easier and cleaner. Okay, then you're gonna go to the top. Like I said, you're gonna go halfway, not the whole brow, just halfway, and you're gonna take it right here. Oopsies. And with the top, you can just gradually slide. You don't have to do the you know, you can just slide. But for the bottom, do that. For the top, okay, right. Now you're gonna go in again with your B35 brush and you're just gonna blend. Like, I don't know if I said it when I did this one, but when you blend down. So you blend like this. So in the beginning, you blend towards as almost like you're making yourself a unibrow, and you just blend down. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay. I have a eyebrow routine, eyebrow tutorial on my page, on my channel, but it's kind of old. So if you wanted a like more updated eyebrow routine, I guess this is your girl. Period. So now at the end of this dual brush, I'm going to take it and I'm kind of going to just blend the concealer in the front so you don't have that boxy look on your eyebrows. And if you want to, you can just blend it at the ends too if you want to. That's all solely up to you. And anytime you want to feel like you've messed up your eyebrows just a little bit, you don't have to add no extra concealer. Just use the brush that you use to add the concealer and you just clean it up, y'all. You don't have to do too much. You just take the brush and you just clean it up. Okay? Okay. And that is this. That's just kind of like the beginning. We still have like a whole face to do. So let's just get into our foundation. All right. So now we're going to kind of get into our foundation. So one thing about me, I know a lot of people say you're not supposed to put liquid makeup on top of powdered makeup, but I always set my face before I put on, like, I set my face with powder before I ever put on foundation or anything like that, because my skin is very oily. Right now it's just moisturized, that's all it is, but any other time my skin is extremely oily and I do not like that. So I always put powder on my areas where I get the most oil, and I always set my eyebrows before I go in and do the rest of my foundation. So I always take my BB-B05 brush. That's the B05, right? And I take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade 35 Deep. And I always use this to set my eyebrows and to kind of set the areas that, you know, I get the most oil at. So I don't usually need to take so much. I just take the top and I just swirl it around and I just do like that, you know. And I don't like, and the reason why I don't like to put so much is because, one, it's gonna give you like white backlash. well, flashback as I should say, and I don't like that. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So y'all can't really tell the difference right now, but sorry, I keep smacking. That is not cute. Y'all can't tell the difference right now, but when I put on my makeup and set and everything, then you'll be able to tell the difference. So now we're gonna go into foundation, and the foundation I always use is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. Oh, full coverage, 24-hour wear foundation in the shade 355 Coconut. Now, a lot of people use this like foundation and I didn't really know, and then I heard a lot like big like makeup artists, YouTube makeup artists and gurus was just like Maybelline foundation is really like it. And I love Maybelline products in general. Like I have their loose setting powder, I have their setting spray, I have their chapstick, I have their lip gloss. I love Maybelline products. I always loved Maybelline products, and I just honestly just, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be on Maybelline. Like I just love Maybelline products. So this is what I've been using. I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage Maybelline foundation in the shade Coconut 355. All right, so I always go in with my brush. I use the e.l.f. buffing foundation brush anytime I do my makeup. And I use brushes when I put on foundation. I don't know if this is wrong, but I just always just like, I just do this. That's how I put my foundation on. And I don't do it any other way. I just do it just like that. And I just take the brush and I just blend it. Like I don't do it any other way but that way. Like people put it on their hand and stuff. I don't do that. I just put it on my face and I just blend it out. So I know a lot of people say it's a waste of time to put foundation under your eyes, which it is, because it's just going to be covered with concealer anyway. I mean, but that's kind of the same thing you put when people do when people do contour and like concealer before putting on their foundation. Like, do you think that's a waste of time because it's just gonna be covered anyway? So it doesn't even matter to me. If you do put under your eyes, you can if you want to. If you don't, it's okay. And then when I do my forehead, I don't like putting too much foundation on my forehead. I do now because obviously I have dark marks and blackheads and stuff like that. Not blackheads, but scarring. When my skin was clear on my forehead, I did not like to put foundation on my forehead. I really did not like that at all. So I will only put foundation basically like past like my eyebrows and below, never above my forehead. I wouldn't even highlight my forehead, y'all. So that's why I did not like it. But this is what it's gonna look like, full coverage. I do look kind of orange, y'all. I do look kind of orange. Just bear with me. Promise you I'm not gonna look orange forever. But make sure you are all blended out. Everything is covered. Making sure everything covered right here on my end in the mirror. If I feel like I need some more, I'll add more. If I feel like I'm good, then I'm good. You know what I'm trying to say? What y'all think? Am I good? Do I need to add more? Do I look like I'm missing spots? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So after I do that, I do go in with my Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer in the shade Natural Tan T500. Like I said, I always use different concealers. I actually used this concealer on my eyebrows and I did not like it. And that's why I only use this under, like, just to highlight my skin. And I use that concealer for my eyebrows. So when you do your eyebrow, when you do conceal, I know a lot of people seen on TikTok different ways to conceal your eyes. I was going to try the method that the guy did of like just one little small triangle right here and then like something right here. I would just recommend doing this way. Just my recommendation. To still do what he kind of did. So like kind of bring it down to your nose and like under your eye. Still do that. And just bring it all around. Like, why stop right there? Do the same thing on the other side. Bring it down. And then bring it all the way around. And it's almost like creating a triangle. But then at the same time, you're not creating a triangle. Okay, so instead of like blending it down, try to blend it as far as over as you can, and try not to blend it a little bit, not to bring it past your cheekbones, like, because he said it drags your face down, and when you conceal like this, it lifts your face up. So I would take my beauty blender. I love big beauty blenders. Like, oh, I love big beauty blenders. So I would recommend every lady to get a big old beauty blender. You are going to wet, not drench, not soak, but wet your beauty blender. I use a setting spray. I think some people use water. I don't think that's good to use water. I just use setting spray because I think it was such a concealer. You know what I'm trying to say? So you just take this side as far as you can, not so close. This way, and you just. And y'all probably gonna be like, Tori, did you just say don't soak? It's not soaking, it's wet because it's such a far distance, you know what I'm trying to say. So now we're gonna start with this eye since I already did, you know what I'm trying to say. So you're gonna take it and you're gonna look up when you conceal under your eye, and then you're gonna drag it over. Now, when it comes to concealing, I used to hate blending. Because it's like, it just seems like you're doing it forever. And it's weird because you're just tapping or whatever. But I'm trying to tell you, like, concealing is honestly your best friend. Like, it's honestly your best friend. And this is my everyday makeup routine, y'all. Like, and every day I don't do eyeshadow. I just put on some foundation, put on some concealer. I probably put on some lashes and call it a day. But today, I'm probably not wearing lashes. So I'm just showing y'all my very detailed makeup routine. I feel like this is very good, beginner friendly. Just in case for any of my ladies that really want to get into makeup. Alright, so do you see it, y'all? Now, it kind of lifted the face up a little bit. I don't know if y'all can really tell how it was before. But it lifted the face up a little bit. It makes the eyes look a little bit more chunky. If y'all could tell. Now, if you feel like your beauty blender is dry, you're just going to do it again. Just gonna wet it, not soak, wet. You're gonna wet your beauty blender, and you're just gonna blend it out again. Again, you always look up so you can like avoid creasing. You don't want your makeup to crease. I'm trying to tell you that's not cute at all. I hate when my makeup be creasing sometimes, and my makeup really crease like under my eye. Okay, a lot of under eye creasing. Okay. All right, I don't know excuse me, I don't know if y'all can really tell the difference in like how the concealer, like in the shaping of the concealer. I think I should have did like the triangle effect, and then I should have did like the lifting up effect on my face, so y'all can kind of see the difference of what it look like when you do that when you conceal rather than when you do the other thing when you conceal. You know what I'm trying to say? So all right, I hope I'm blended enough for you guys. I hate when I get on camera. I hate when I get on camera and my face is not blended. Like, it make me feel crazy. Like, why isn't your skin blended right? Like, why does it look like that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know why it look like that sometimes. Like, I don't like that sometimes. I never like it. What you mean sometimes, Tori? I don't think y'all know what I'm talking about. But like, what I was saying was like, I don't like it when my makeup don't feel blended. Like when my, when my concealer isn't really fully blended. It looks weird to me because then it gives you like a harsh line, like how it kind of is right here. It gives you like a harsh line, and I don't like that at all. I don't think anybody likes that, but I mean, whatever. Now I always want to blend out my under eye concealer before I highlight any other places, because I feel like it just, like when you highlight other places, it just takes yeah. I don't know how to explain it, y'all, but this is what you do. So I do highlight my nose a little bit. Well, I'm gonna do the forehead. I do highlight my forehead. I do highlight under my chin. I used to highlight under my lip. I wish I could still do that. And then I do my nose like that. So now we look like, I don't know what we look like. And oopsies. And so I always do my nose last. Actually, this time I'm gonna do this first because it's like here. So it don't take up. What I was trying to say earlier is when I don't like to blend the rest of my face. Like I don't like to blend my forehead and my lip and my chin and my nose and then blend under my eyes, because it's already so much concealer right here right? So I feel like I'm soaking up the concealer from other areas and I'm putting it under here and I'm putting more concealer than I'm putting more concealer than necessary. So I always, you know, do my under eye first and then go back and do these other areas such as my nose and my chin and stuff like that, because it doesn't look like, you know, it doesn't look like a lot of product is on my face. So I know a lot of people, I don't know where, if I told you where I got the sponge from. I got the sponge from Ulta. This is the, what are they called? Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I love their beauty blenders. Like, I love their beauty blenders. Always love their beauty blenders. Okay, y'all. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Like, I feel like it's hard to blend. You see how this is the last thing I always blend? And you see how harsh the lines are? I don't like that. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all how we could get these harsh lines out in a second. About to show y'all. I can show y'all, man. I can tell y'all. You're gonna take your foundation brush, sorry, or whatever you use to blend your foundation, just to get them harsh lines out of your skin. So same thing, if you have harsh lines when it comes to your concealer, you're gonna also take your foundation brush and you're gonna get them harsh lines out your concealer. So we'll just do this side. So if you see how it's a harsh line over there, just take your foundation brush and you just blend it out like that. But I didn't really have harsh lines right there, so it was kind of easy to blend it out. Now we're gonna go in with our contour. Now let me tell you something. It's only day 2 out here of me using cream contour. I am a powder contour girl. If y'all have been subscribed to me for a minute, y'all have known that I always use powder contour. I never use cream contour. I hated using cream contour for the longest, but the girl Elsa was like, everybody using cream contour. So I guess I was like, basically she was saying, girl, right, get on to the waves. Like, ain't nobody using powder contour no more. So I'm like, okay, well, let me get some cream contour and let me show you how this works. So all right, so we're gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Mahogany. Now, when it comes to this cream contour, I used it yesterday and I thought it was too dark for my skin. I mean, too light for my skin. But when you put it on, it's not that dark. And when you blend it out, it's not that bad. Okay, so when it comes to this contour, when it comes to this contour, I know y'all probably like, Torri, you on a butt chin? I always contour my chin. Don't ask me why, I always contour my chin. All right, so I'm gonna take this e.l.f. contouring brush. It was kind of broke when I got it, and I'm gonna like that. And I'll always start with my cheeks. So when you put the contour on, you always do like a duck face. I naturally have high cheekbones, so that's a blessing. It's easy for me to contour my face because I naturally have high cheekbones. So when you contour, when I usually did powder contour, I like, yeah, so I can't really talk when I do this, but when you contour, you're gonna do like a little duck face and you're kind of gonna blend in circles and you're gonna blend down. So circles and down, if that makes sense. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, so this is kind of like, it looks kind of harsh like I was saying, but we can get out those harsh lines. Remember I was telling y'all that? We'll get out those harsh lines. So I feel like I'm kind of heavy when it comes to contour. When it comes to contour, I am kind of heavy with things. And when you have excess, yo, why my brush like this? When you have excess like product on your brush, I just use it on my forehead. That's how we could have got rid of that harsh highlight on my forehead also. And like I said, if it is harsh, you're just gonna take the foundation brush and you're just gonna blend it. You see that, y'all? And then you're gonna take your beauty blender to conceal the top of the concealer, because that's where we used for, you know, I mean the top of the contour, because that's what we did. when we did concealer. Now, it don't look that harsh. I hope y'all could tell. I still gotta do my chin, so we're gonna, oopsies, wrong brush. We're gonna use it. I always contour my chin. I don't know why. I just always do. I just like to do that. And I hope y'all can see the difference. So, like, I hope y'all can see the darker shade of my cheekbone. You see how my cheekbone is kind of outlined? I hope y'all can really see that. Can y'all see it? And I hope this video is really helpful to somebody because this is as detailed as I can get. So for my nose, I will be using my Jeffree Star. Oh, did I say it? Oh, yeah, I did. I will be using the Jeffree Star JS10 brush. I know you're probably like, that's probably not the right brush that you use. I don't have a flat, like, top brush, like a small flat top brush for my nose like this. So I had to improvise and I used this. So you just blend it down. And I feel like this kind of works better too. Because, you know, it's just easy to blend, y'all. So one thing I realized when it comes to makeup, you don't have to be so heavy-handed. That is my problem. I am a very heavy-handed person. So we're going to take the foundation brush and you're just going to, like, blend it down. And you probably got to go back in with your beauty blender just to kind of blend it, and your highlight to kind of like blend out your nose again. It's all up to y'all though, if you want to. I think my nose is fine, which I think y'all see it. Y'all see how the nose is like sculpted? It looks like skinny and then like big, because I have a natural big nose. I can't help it. It's like skinny then big. Then we'll go to the top, because you remember I put the contour at the top. Yeah, so this is basically how my makeup be turning out. Like, this is the same makeup routine I use all the time, nothing different. So now we're gonna go in with the loose setting powder. Okay, Maybelline loose setting powder, but this time we're gonna set our whole face. So you're gonna go back in with your BBB 05 brush. Sorry, y'all. And sorry, I have to show you. I keep trying to show y'all. So you're gonna tap it. Tap it. We're not done tapping. Go back and tap it again on the top. Okay, and then you're just gonna set your concealer in the places you highlighted. So of course your nose, under your eye, under this eye. If you feel like you need some more, you can always go back into the top, not the actual like powder. Go back into the top, tap again, and like set your face. Okay, like I said, you go in all the areas that you highlighted. And now that I use liquid contour now, I always go in with the powder, and I always do under the contour, because now that I use liquid contour, I always go in under contour. And then to dust off all my I'm sorry, y'all. To dust off the powder, I just go in with a bigger brush, which I'm gonna show you. Go in with a bigger powder brush like these, and I just dust everything off. Now, and this is what we got. So I'm not wearing lashes today. I'm just gonna put on mascara because I really have not been in the mood lately to really wear lashes. I have not been in the mood to wear lashes, so I'm just gonna go in with some mascara to do my eyelashes instead of really putting on like lashes. Like, I'm really not in the mood for lashes anymore. So I do have 4 different mascaras, and I think I only use 2 out of the 4 sometimes. Okay, so I always go in with the Jackie and Lauren lifting mascara. I got this from Burlington. It came in a case with the other 2, and I was like, well, ooh, I always like mascara. Like, I always wanted a good mascara that made my natural lashes look like falsies. And I feel like a lot of mascaras never serve that illusion. So I was like, okay, well, let me find the mascara that I do. So because I do wear lashes a lot, I get lash extensions a lot, and I do my own lash extensions, I always like, I be pulling them lashes off, and that's not good. So my lashes are very thin or whatever, and I haven't really been using things or doing things to like thickening them. And so if y'all know a lash serum that's good for your lashes, please comment that down below, because your girl need one. I really need one. We're gonna go in and I think we're gonna use 3 out of the 4 today. I'm going with my Covergirl Clump Cluster lashes, and just to kind of make them fuller, you know, get a lot on the stick. Okay, and when you put your lashes on, you gotta like brush it. You see how it's like kind of looking fuller? And it kind of like lifts the lashes up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now we are gonna use 2 out of 3. So now I'm going again. I don't know why I closed it. I'm going again with the Covergirl Cluster, and I'm gonna go in at the bottom of my lashes with these. Okay. I hope I got all the bottom lashes as much as I did. Alright, so we are almost done. We are almost done. I know y'all probably like, dang, Tarte, this ain't the end. No, we got about a couple of more things to do. So for me, I like to really show my moles now through my makeup. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I always take the Jeffree Star Morphe JS14 brush, because as you see, it's like a really skinny brush. And I always take one of my mascaras. Okay, and I always just take the end of it and I tap it just a little bit. You don't need that much. And I always make my moles see through my makeup. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. And even if you don't have no moles, this is how you could create moles. So you can either take your mascara, if it's really like, you could take an old mascara or like a new mascara, clump it up if it's all clumped up and stuff like that together. Or you could take liquid eyeliner, and it's other ways. It's like a lot of ways you could use it. But I'm going to do the one right here on the side. I don't know if y'all can see it. Ooh. I hope y'all can see that. My moles are that big. So don't be like, Tori, why you make it so big? It really is that big, y'all. Boom. So we got 2 moles. I love moles. Like, I look like Penny Proud. So I set my face with 2 what was that? I set my face with 2 setting sprays. I always go in with the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray, and then I always go in lastly with the Morphe Magnifying Continuous setting spray. So I always use this one first, and I use it at an angle, you know. I be going heavy with that setting spray, boy. Heavy. Excuse me. Take the fan. At least let your face dry, especially if you use 2 setting sprays. Please let your face dry. Did I make these moles too big, y'all? Do they look crazy? I'll probably make them too big. Then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe setting spray, and this is continuous, and it gives you like a matte finish, which it does make my skin look flawless. So yeah. Whew. The only thing about this, you see the white stuff, it does leave white things on my face. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna kind of flatten it. Either flatten it or remove it. Whichever one I could do. When it comes to like my makeup, when it comes to my lip combo, it's always the same. For y'all who are very lazy or can't find like a right eyebrow pencil or lip pencil to outline your lips, or even if you just don't want to use your eyebrow pencil, I would always recommend using NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Gingersnap, and always and using fill in the middle with the NYX Butter Gloss Fortune cookie, and it'll give you that same look as if you just outlined your lips. So I'm gonna show y'all how. Oh, I always moisturize my lips with the Maybelline chapstick, the baby lips chapstick. Take the Gingersnap. And you can honestly put this all over your lips, honestly. Go back in. You're gonna go in with the Fourtune cookie, and you're gonna go in the middle. And my lips are naturally outlined, so it's like it don't make it that hard to do this stuff. What you want? And you see that? Boom. It gave you that look as if you just outlined your lips, like. Period. All right, y'all, you have reached the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you liked how I got this makeup look, my everyday makeup look, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because my subscribers are popping, I'm popping, and you cannot sit with us as you are popping too. Period. I cannot stress this enough. I can't. So if you want more makeup videos, or if you need like more beauty hacks, you know, beginner friendly things, make sure you also comment that down below. Follow me on all social media platforms, and we are out of here.
Ain't no sister lying, I don't call nobody mine, and I ain't checking for nobody either. I promise I'm fine.